What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hustle, and yes, it's the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hustle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTube channels and that Twitch. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right, got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for. All right. And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what to do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members. And we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you tired of being a zero? You ready to be your family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen. Because you already know when I drop these videos and y'all get them notifications, it's going to be some information that's going to help you win. And in today's video, we're gonna be talking about dark web scams. Yes, dark web scams. A lot of people are interested in the dark web because a lot of people are starting to hear what all the dark web possesses, what all you can potentially see, what people are potentially buying on the dark web, and it's fascinating a lot of people, and it's getting a lot of people scared at the same time. Some people want to check it out and see what's going on. Some people want to keep themselves safe and protected from what's going on. And like I said, at the end of the day, all these things are real life situations. Everything that's going on right now is really happening, and a lot of people don't understand that the only way you can keep yourself safe is to be aware and be knowledgeable of what's going on. Because if you don't know what's going on and it happens, you didn't see it coming. But if you do know what's going on and you see it coming, you'll know what was happening, and you know how to keep yourself protected. So just a little some gems on how everybody can potentially keep themselves safe and be entertained at the same time. All right, so without further ado, let's get into what's really going on with these dark web scams. And oh, that's the wrong one. Hold on, y'all, let me connect to this. And you can know what's going on, how you keep yourself protected, and at the same time, people who go on the dark web, they don't. Some people just go in there just to be entertained, to surf and see what's going on, and just be entertained. So, yeah. So without further ado, we're gonna get into these gems that's gonna help us win. You hear me? So hold on. Let me make sure this load up real quick. Let me see how fast the connection is going. So the dark web, is it a real place? Can people really buy things on there? Can people really go to sites? Can people get load on the dark web? Can people just ask me a lot of different things about the dark web? Why? Because most people know where I originate from. I was in that space, in that world, doing a lot of different things. And a lot of people want to see what's really going on. Is it really what people talk about? So, and like I said, people will try anything. Like people will slowly but easily creep into doing some type of scam or some type of fraud just to quote unquote see if it actually works. And if it actually works, then they're gonna keep doing it. So a lot of people out here talk about all these different type of scams and all these different frauds and people doing this and people doing that, but they don't actually talk about what they're actually doing behind the scenes, what they're actually willing to do. Because I know a lot of people who will go on social media and be like, "Oh, scammers this, scammers that, fraud this, don't do da 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 da." But behind the scenes, be in my inbox or be in other people's inbox trying to get a method, trying to get this and trying to get that. Like people are a lot of people are hypocrites. Like so at the end of the day, everybody trying to get some money out here, and people see how quote unquote easy it is for people who are doing these methods and whatever to get money, and they want to get some quick money too. So at the end of the day, people gotta stop being hypocrites. People gotta start just keeping it real with themselves because everybody's looking for the next come up. Everybody's looking for $100 million to fall out the sky. Everybody's looking for some way, somehow to get a bag. So with that being said, the dark web, is it a real place? Yes, the dark web is a real place. The dark web is a place that is an encrypted, hidden world that people go on to sell and post dark, hidden, illegal things. Point blank period. So they got marketplaces, they got forums, they got a lot of different things that's going on. And people ask like when it comes to sites on the dark web, people ask like, what's a site for this? What's a site for that? And I don't give sites for a lot of different reasons. The reason why I don't give sites because I don't want nobody going somewhere and then getting scammed or getting duped and be like, oh, that was your site. You did this. No, because I understand how the dark web works. And a lot of people don't. The dark web is not a place. Okay, the dark web is a dog eat dog world. You go on there and you decide to go buy something, that's on you. Cause you already know what you're getting yourself into. Like this ain't no go to Yahoo, you can get your product, you can dispute it and they'll send you out. None of that. You go in there trying to buy some illegal stuff, you don't get it, that's on you. People also don't understand there's places on the dark web that's ran by the federal government, meaning that it's policia on the dark web. So it's sites and places that's selling the perception that they got this and got that. You could buy this type of information or buy this type of stuff, whatever. And it's actually policia. And people are trying to buy these services and going to jail. Like the police and FBI are on um the dark web a lot because there's a lot of different crimes going on the dark web because the dark web is like a it's wild. People, it's hackers out here compromising companies' databases and holding it from ransomware, saying if you don't pay us millions of dollars, we're gonna exploit all this information. You got people who are hackers that are getting to hardwares and people's cameras on their phones, on their laptops, on their ring bells, wherever there's a hardware, wherever there's a server, it could be compromised, it can be hacked and gotten to, and people can start seeing what's going on. It's a lot going on in this world. People are compromising accounts. People are compromising different places and getting different information from people's profile information, from their names, numbers, social security numbers, birthday, all their information. Like there's a lot going on in the world, and a lot of people don't believe these type of things until it actually happens to them. Like people feel like, oh, there's not going. No, this is things that is actually happen in the world that can happen to anybody as long as you don't keep yourself protected. What is my login? So I try to tell people all the time that you got to keep yourself protected from these from this type of stuff. So what's really going on in the dark web? You got people who are selling fake information. You got people who are selling real information. What I say mean by information is a wide variety of products of what I mean by information. So you got people who are selling debit, credit card numbers, fake social security cards, fake birth certificates, um, Bitcoin wallets. You got a lot of people selling fraudulent information. You can also have people who are selling real information on there. You got people who are doing real load ups for people on there. What I mean by load ups, what I mean by is people is different type of money transfer platforms as far as Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, Chime, PayPal, Apple Pay, and people are basically doing things to load up these accounts. Cryptocurrency, you got people who are doing crypto schemes on there, and you got people who are loading up crypto wallets on there. You got people who are selling illegal products like drugs. You got people, some of these, and a lot of times, a lot of this stuff be real. You find the right person and the right platform. If somebody was looking for these type of things, they could potentially buy something and get something for sure on the dark web. But a lot of times, these things be fake. And like I say, sometimes websites sell actual things, and they might run out, and they might keep the site up and keep everything bless me available for sale, and they don't even have the product, and they don't the person that gets nothing. It's people out here to do that in the real world. I didn't order some products from clothing stores that still got the item and presented like they got it, just so that person they can still get the money, and they don't even got the product, and it take them like a month for the product to actually come, because they gotta wait for the product to come in, then they gotta ship it off. That's just I don't. That's why I don't like doing. That's why I will talk about that later. But you got people who are doing hitman for hires, people who are you could pay for like clowns to pop up at people's house, like big, tall, scary looking clowns that'll pop up outside your window or just mess with you. Like you be seeing these things, it be real. Mystery boxes. You got people that'll put like it's it's dark red rooms. You'll see the wildest, craziest things. You'll see like you gotta think. At the end of the day, everybody is human. And when you start paying attention in the world, you'll see how many messed up fetishes people have. Like you never know what people do behind closed doors or when they're not in your face. And when something happens or allegations happen, people act surprised. At some point in time, you got to start understanding that these people are human. Just because they're celebrities, just because they got money and got power, nobody's perfect. And you'll be surprised what money can do to people. Like if those allegations didn't come out about Papa Diddy Pop, the dealer, nobody would have never knew about it. If certain allegations didn't come about anybody, we would have never knew about it. And that's what people got to start understanding. Stop putting stuff past people. I don't put nothing past nobody, because what I seen on the dark web, you'll be amazed at what's really going on out here in the world, and people just don't believe it until they see it or it happens to them. So people got to stop being so naive, for real, because everybody's human. It's people out here with weird fetishes. Like I said, the red room. It's people out here that really work at morgues, that really work in IT, that really work in these type of industries, that has a twisted mind that might utilize their profession to do certain things. They might utilize that profession to go to steal footage and put it on the dark web. They might utilize this footage in the morgues and things like that to show them embalming somebody, or see, like they might do this and put it on the dark web. Like you would be amazed at what people would do that normal people don't see on the average daily basis, and what they put on the dark web. So people got to start understanding this. Like the dark web is a place that people go on to be entertained, and some people go in there to buy things. Like most of the time, people are trying to be entertained and just see the most crazy and wildest things that they ever seen in their life. And some people go in there to make money. Some people go in there to try to make money. So the dark web is real. Is real. Scamming and fraud is up 600 to 800% in the world. So the dark web is actually booming right now. People actually, what sites is on the dark web, what to go to get this. But I don't give sites. I don't tell people nothing, because I'm not going to direct anybody to go get scammed or have any type of fraud committed on them. I don't even suggest people to go on the dark web, because even going on the dark web is very dangerous. As soon as you go on to this world and to this database, you have the potential to already have your IP. If you have a weak VPN, you can have your IP address stolen and hacked into. So whatever you're using can be hacked into, because everything has a hard drive, everything has a server that's easily can be hacked and coded, decoded, and things like that. So people gotta start understanding how real this stuff is. People didn't went on the dark web and start having their phones messing up, their computers messing up, glitching and crashing, because this viruses on the dark web just by clicking certain sites, and people would just do stuff just to mess up. Like it's crazy on the dark web. So keeping yourself safe, staying more cautious, and being more aware will take you far. And a lot of people don't understand that being more aware is being more safe and being more cautious. If you know what's really going on out here in the world and you see it happening, you know how to keep yourself safe. If I don't know that man is scamming what he's selling, and I'm thirsty and I'm like, ooh, he can help me get some money, I'm gonna go get scammed. But if I know what's going on and I see what he's doing is the scam, I'm gonna be aware and I'm gonna be more cautious. I'm gonna see the red flags, and I'm gonna know how to protect myself. I'm gonna know to keep walking past that man because he's scamming right now. So people got to start understanding that. People got to really like be more aware out here in this world, be more woke and understand like it's real out here. Scamming and fraud is up 600 to 800% in this world. And it's a dark cloud covering the U.S. with it because scamming coming from across the world, from Pakistan, India, Nigeria, is India. All these places is doing have call centers. Is people calling doing scams. So it's real out here. So staying more safe, staying more cautious, and being more real will help people. Norton Life Lock monitor, get that so it can monitor all your accounts from social media to bank accounts, any of your personal information, so that if it anything suspicious was to happen, you will get a notification. You can go check it out and you can see what's going on and keep yourself protected. They also monitor your information and make sure it's not on the dark web, lingering anywhere. So Norton Life Lock is perfect because even the smallest thing you'll get a notification for, and you can go check it out and see what's going on. Keep yourself safe and protected. Also, freezing your credit bureaus, credit profiles. If you're not doing anything at the time, just freeze it. TransUnion Equifax Experian, because if they're frozen, nobody can get anything in your name. So that's another way to keep yourself safe. Also, um, your debit and credit cards. That's one of the most highest value thing that we possess because it holds our money, and it's one of the highest scams, the most used scams that's going on out here. Credit and debit card fraud, people stealing information, cards, cloning them, all different type of stuff. So every so often you use your debit and credit card numbers, get new numbers, so that card number, old card numbers on some type of database or system that was hacked and compromised, it'll no longer work because you're 10 steps ahead and you know that you didn't use your card so much. Now it's time for new information. So make sure you guys are changing that up, and make sure you guys are, I don't suggest nobody going to dark web. I don't suggest nobody do any of that. But just staying safe, staying more cautious, and being more aware will keep you ahead of the game and ahead of the scammers. All right. So shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there. Because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me to keep going. Y'all motivate me to keep dropping the sauce, and y'all motivate me to keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke. Let's get to work. FaceTime one-on-one unlimited gems are $1,000, but for limited time only. I am doing it for 600. Yes, 600 Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know your payment ready, and we will go from there. All right, no screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yell me. Also, make sure y'all booking y'all seat on the webinars Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 10 seats available for each one for $250. We're gonna talk about anything, everything y'all want to talk about, and these will end up on my podcast. So make sure y'all ready to get to work, have some professional conversations, and have some fun. Make sure y'all book y'all seat on the crypto tour, in person limited gems, 3,500, $500 deposit. The rest of the money when we meet in person. Make sure y'all book y'all seat on the month long mentorship, 2,500, 30 days. Anything you need help with, let's get to work. Make sure y'all check it out my other platforms on Telegram and the Potato App Millionaire Network. Still looking for people for the production company. Still looking for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, women, gamer streamers, and content creators. We could do a lot of skits, blogs, movies, music videos, traveling, networking, and having fun. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all my YouTube channels, my Twitches, my IGs, my TikToks. I got multiple IGs, multiple YouTube channels. Make sure you follow my music channel, King Hustle X1M. My latest mixtape, Hustle and Flow, just dropped a new music video and 2 new singles. Make sure y'all checking out the crypto world because it's changing people's lives. And with that being said, it's your boy King Hustle. You know how I get down in these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson, video, or life. Peace. We working out here, man. You know, matter where I'm at, I'm gonna get this content out for y'all. We gonna get to this bag, all right? So I'm gonna see y'all at the next lesson, video, or live, all right?